This tutorial is for 5th grade, Module 5, Lesson 19. In this lesson, we'll look at the attributes of a rhombus. Through an activity that we've done in class where we measured shapes and measured their angles, we found out that a rhombus has 4 equal sides and the opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent. On these shapes, I need to fill in all of the side and angle measurements. So each shape has been given some of the measurements. So if I look at my sides first, this square is shown as having a side length of 6 centimeters. That means all 4 sides would be 6 centimeters because that's what makes a rhombus. I knew it was a square because of this 90-degree mark in the corner. All of the angles are 90 degrees. Or right angles, and that's what makes a square a special rhombus. It has 4 equal sides and it has 4 right angles. The next shape is not a square because it doesn't have right angles, but again we discovered that opposite angles on a rhombus are congruent. So if this angle is 75 degrees, I know that opposite it would be a 75-degree angle. This bottom angle is 105 degrees. That means the top angle is also 105 degrees. If one side is 4.5 centimeters, that tells me that all 4 sides are 4.5 centimeters because that's what makes a rhombus. My last picture shows a rhombus, and we have 2 of the angle measurements. Since the top angle is 35 degrees, I know that the bottom angle is also 35 degrees. The angle on the left is an obtuse angle that's 145 degrees, and opposite it is another angle of 145 degrees. I can see that one side of the rhombus is 4 centimeters, and again then we know that all sides of this rhombus will be 4 centimeters. Here we're going to write the definition of a rhombus. Technically, all we really need to write is that a rhombus is a quadrilateral with 4 equal sides. I am going to include the information that tells us that opposite angles are equal, just because it's good information to have. And here's my definition. It is a quadrilateral with 4 congruent sides and opposite angles are equal. The last step is to circle the rhombuses in this group of polygons below. So I'm looking at each shape. This shape here does not have equal sides, so that is not a rhombus, nor does this shape, so that is not a rhombus. This one has 4 equal sides. This shape does not have 4 equal sides, nor does this trapezoid, but this shape does. So in this group, there are 2 rhombuses, 4 equal sides, opposite angles are equal.